or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes? The impact that he's had with different.
Michael Jordan couldn't fill LeBron's shoes?
These niggas tackle, I'm bringing a pack. I'm a roller with stars and I'm smoking on platinum. Got my eye on the prize so I don't do distractions. I'm coming back in.
Man. We're back. Well, I'm back with another reaction video. So with that being said, yo, what it do? It's your boys Juice and Lou in spirit. So I know y'all wondering, yo, where you at? So we're in school, and at the moment, you know, he gonna do some recordings, I'm gonna do some recordings, but we still gonna be a joint channel. We still gonna be here together. Just gonna make some singular reactions, but we still got podcasts coming for y'all together. So right here today, we got NBA legends and players share who they think is better between LeBron and Kobe. That's tough, man. That's tough, man. I ain't trying to waste no time. I'm trying to get into it, so let's go, man. Shoot.
YG, aka Yangala, and Kobe and LeBron. When someone asks me who is the better player, I always tell them it depends how you look at it. If it's stats and accolades, LeBron beats him every time. But if you're talking about skill, it's super close, but I'ma have to lean towards Kobe. Just because of his footwork, and he basically had a counter for every defender. Like when you seen his footwork evolve later in his career, it was almost like we were watching a 6'6" Hakeem Olajuwon. And Kobe's whole game was meant to destroy a defender with an arsenal of moves. And to me, he's top 2 most skilled basketball players of all time. And for the eye test, I can easily see why fans will say that Kobe's the better player. Because he plays so similar to Michael Jordan, and the killer instinct he had was just amazing to watch. But that's what fans expect LeBron to play like. And LeBron's not that type of player at all. He's a player we never seen before. He's going to destroy you with his size and his passing ability. It's better if you put it into categories. If you want a straight up offensive weapon, Kobe's the better player. If you want a player that's good at everything, but not extremely good at one particular thing, then LeBron is the better player. That's just my opinion. So anyways, man, we're gonna listen to NBA legends and players share who they think is the better player, LeBron or Kobe. But before we get straight into that, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the culture so you won't be missing any of my videos. And let's get to the vid, man.
Now, me, before getting into this, I think LeBron is the better player altogether, but Kobe is definitely more skilled. Definitely more skilled, for sure.
I think LeBron, you know, you have to give Kobe the edge because he has more championships.
But not taking championships into just pure ability.
Probably LeBron second, because Michael and Kobe are similar. Kobe's not Michael. But LeBron James, we've never had a player like him. Like Michael and Kobe, both 6'6", 230, perfect bodies, amazing. We never had a guy.
Pause, Chuck.
Who was 6'8", 260, 270. First of all, who looked like he weighs 220. Who can outrun anybody. Who can outjump anybody.
We are Carvers.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast.
Y'all can fix this.
Has never
Y'all can fix this.
felt more intense.
Hit that sub.
Hey, what does this button do? Unbeatable internet, only from Xfinity.
Anybody. We've never had a player like that. LeBron is such a amazing freak of nature. It's an honor and a privilege to watch him play.
That list.
Off that list right
Off
there?
that list.
Oh,
That
that particular, we put, yeah, I got Kareem first, then Michael, and then Kobe, then LeBron.
So you guys both say still to this day, Kobe over LeBron. Tell me why, because that's a huge discussion. And a lot of people have put LeBron past Kobe at this point in his career. Why do you still have Kobe? Well, you play with Kobe, so
it has nothing to do with it.
Okay,
I'm a realist. You know, I think that you have to look at the skill set and the longevity and being at a location where, Kobe went through a period where people didn't want to play with him. People didn't want to go, and he still found a way to impose his will on the situation. He didn't leave Los Angeles. He stayed there through the good and the bad, and he was able to weather the storm. So I don't know, man. You just look at the longevity and body of work, 5 championships. I honor that. But look, LeBron's been amazing. He still has so much career left, so he still have chapters to fill. But right now, that's my list.
It's a fun debate. I think I take Kobe just a little bit more because of the other end of the floor. We know every night Kobe guarded the best wing guy every night.
And that's not the case certainly this year in the past couple.
That's low-key a valid take. Low-key a valid take. Yeah, Kobe was there through the good and the bad, and then he still was able to win. But at the same time, Kobe did request a trade, though. He did request a trade. So now if that trade would have gone through, who knows how things would have went. But
couple of years for LeBron James. We've seen the footage. We know what.
Y'all probably gonna kill me. But
Okay.
I think MJ is the greatest of all time. But I think Kobe is more skilled than any player that's ever played that I've seen.
I don't think that's.
I think Kobe's more skilled than
That's not a
anybody.
bad. That ain't far off. For that.
You rolling with that?
He's up there.
Oh,
Skill-wise, if we're just talking about
I don't know if that's
skill.
good or bad.
Yeah.
But I agree with your question. LeBron putting the conversation out there allows the media and the fans to allow him to leapfrog Kobe and Tim Duncan and eliminate the conversation because he's putting himself next to MJ.
Any current player right now to play with for an entire season, who would you pick?
Probably Kobe, because
Really?
the fact that he's, well, of course he wouldn't have been shooting as much as he does now.
Yeah, you would have had to talk with him.
His desire to win, his dedication in the offseason to get better, and he's just tough. He's just a tough cat. But if you want to have fun like I did with Bill Walton, you play with LeBron.
Really?
It'd been probably more fun to play with LeBron, but if you want to win and win and win, it's Kobe.
When you talk about trying to compare Michael's instinct, his ability to take over games, his ability to want to have that last shot.
And demoralize you.
And, yes.
And scare the living hell out of you.
LeBron doesn't have that gene.
So, Scotty.
That's not in him.
Right.
Kobe has that gene.
Hold on. You said LeBron James the greatest player ever?
Ever.
What about Michael and Kobe? So you just gonna pass Kobe up like that?
I'm gonna pass Kobe up. I'm gonna look at Michael. I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna look at.
I knew it. Patron America.
Yo.
Patron America.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates.
Wait, what did he say? What?
Patron America. Patron America.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with.
Hey, Max and Shaq's reaction makes this gold. This is crazy.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different.
Michael Jordan couldn't fill LeBron's shoes?
Different teammates, different organizations.
Would you be mad at me if I just walked off the show?
You can't leave.
They say Kobe Bryant, first thing that comes to mind is what?
Oh, man, greatness. Greatness. I mean, he's the greatest player of my generation. He was like, he was that guy after Mike that really just won, and he was about winning championships, and he really did it at a young age. I mean, he was, what they three-peated, he's 21, 22 years old, and it was just amazing just to see him kind of climb up so high so fast, and they did have their struggles, but he was still a great player. I mean, one of the greatest I've ever seen, of course.
You did.
Lebron or Kobe?
Kobe. Yeah.
LeBron passes the ball, you see?
And then he works without the ball to get it back.
He's not great off the ball. He's not a great player off the ball, but he passes the ball. Like Curry's great off the ball. Clay.
The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself.
Great off the ball. LeBron's okay off the ball. He's getting better off the ball. But he would pass it, and you would have to help because you're trying to win. You got to help your other teammate. You see what I'm saying?
So when LeBron passes it, it forced you to be a team defender.
He forces you to be a team defender, and that's before he was able to take over games. Now he's able to take over games. You know, he's really, really amazing.
You also guarded Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Now, Kobe's a little like Michael.
Kobe is right. Kobe's he's more like Michael.
Was he the hardest guy you ever guarded?
Definitely the hardest guy because he came in the league very confident. You know, came in the league polished. You know, he didn't play a lot, but he was pretty polished. Strong, could shoot, defend for long periods of time. Not just 1 year. He did it for year after year after year until he got older. Kobe definitely the toughest.
For you to defend?
Absolutely.
First, yes, score second guy. But LeBron's able to do that and get 30 points, which makes him you're kind of scared to help, so it's kind of like you're on an island with him. But overall, Kobe Bryant's the hardest head to guard.
That's really fascinating.
Yes.
I miss Jordan, but to me, Jordan is 1 and Kobe's 1B. And that's no knock on LeBron. I think LeBron is right there. But just the killer instinct Kobe had, the way he attacked the game.
But what were the similarities in the games? What were the differences in the games?
Well, Kobe is the closest thing to Michael. You know, everybody's been compared to Michael. LeBron has been compared to Michael. I don't think LeBron is Michael at all. I think he's a very different player, different mentality, mindset. Kobe has the same mindset and mentality that MJ had. The assassin, I'm going to rip your throat out with my scoring, you know, low post, dominant fadeaway jumper, footwork. I thought Kobe's footwork was one of the best parts of his game, probably the most underrated because everybody focused on his shooting and his athleticism, but his footwork got him open. And that's where he was so similar to Michael. He could just get any shot he wanted.
Lebron James or Kobe Bryant?
I say Kobe.
You just had to sort of have amnesia sometimes. You had to just get over the fact that he was going to hit tough shots. But he was the ultimate challenge, no doubt. Not to take anything away from LeBron. I didn't guard Jordan as much, but Kobe was that. Plus, I had one ankle. I'm like, I got a bad ankle. I'm 37 years old. You know, and they're putting me on Kobe Bryant. Like, that was unfair. You know what I'm saying? It's bad.
Did Kobe feel sorry for you?
No, he didn't feel sorry. I mean, I think there was a respect there, but he was relentless.
Bryant and LeBron James are playing one-on-one. Who's going to win?
Wow, that's tough. That's tough. I had to pick somebody. I had to pick Kobe. His one-on-one skills are just like, he's probably the best one-on-one player in the game.
I don't know, man, but I know I would pay to watch that.
Kobe.
There's no hesitation.
No, Kobe don't lose to nobody one-on-one.
Have you ever played him one-on-one? How did the game go?
In his favor.
Who do you think? You have to pick one.
I would go with Kobe.
You'd go with Kobe? He's a former teammate. What do you think?
Yeah, but I just, LeBron is an unbelievable talent, and Kobe is as well. But that would be a good game. But I think I will go with Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
I feel like that's the obvious answer though. Like one-on-one, the more skilled person, majority of the time is probably going to win. Let's just be real here. Let's be real. Now, LeBron will obviously get you with his size, but Kobe was also a relentless defender. So let's just get in one-on-one. Kobe. I think Kobe wins one-on-one.
LeBron James playing one-on-one. Who are you betting on? This is your entire fortune we're talking about.
My entire fortune? Depends. Depends on what you need. Depends on how LeBron plays. If he plays like he can with his size and his strength, that can't nobody stop him going to the basket, and I pick him. But if he don't play that way, then it's a 50-50 chance. But those are two of the dominant players in the league.
You're the first player who's picked LeBron.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna be the last, huh?
But LeBron James is a different type of player, man. You know, those guys are probably 1A and 1B in the league, along with Dwayne Wade, who was 1C. So, you know, those.
Dwayne Wade finally gets respect. Dwayne Wade finally gets respect. That's all I want.
Three guys are just another level from everybody else.
LeBron James is probably the greatest basketball player ever built. Like built as far as like can do all of said things. I think Kobe Bryant is like that guy that just like he saw MJ as perfection and worked in 20 hours a day to achieve that perfection. So I think when you're talking about GOATs, there are legitimate categories that you could place all of these guys.
The reason that I feel LeBron is the GOAT is because during pressure times, he still makes the actual right decision versus what us fans and the public wants him to do. You know, and that's what separates, you know, him from Jordan and Kobe, where if you give Jordan and Kobe those Cavs teams, they wouldn't have made the playoff. They wouldn't have made it to the championship because Jordan would have just averaged 60 and said, the hell with it. I think that we were spoiled by Jordan.
Psychologists have discovered that procrastination isn't caused by laziness or lack of motivation.
Chicago with the lead! You know, the grace he brought to the game, his fierceness, the way he ended games. And when Kobe came, we seen Jordan-like. So what ends up happening is when you have a player like LeBron who comes into the game, who doesn't have the instincts of Jordan and Kobe, they're gonna take that last shot no matter what. We feel that if you're the best player, you're the star. You're compared to Jordan and Kobe, you should be Jordan and Kobe-like, which is not necessarily correct. Jordan and Kobe possessed something LeBron didn't have, which was a first step, you know, which made them one-on-one players. LeBron came in as Magic Johnson, meaning his vision is his key. As someone who loved Michael Jordan and Kobe, we get mad and we want to knock him because he's using his vision when we allowed him to use their one-on-one skill to finish plays. It's unfair to say you can use your one-on-one skills, but you can't use your gift. You can't use your vision. You can't see the open man. You're supposed to chuck the shot up, and if it goes in, we're gonna cheer you on. If you miss it, we're gonna say, he don't have it. No, you know, this is what makes him great. The ability to see the open guy if he's not the open guy. Just like Jordan made himself the open guy.
Is there somebody that's close to Kobe? No.
Is LeBron close to surpassing MJ in your book?
No.
Not at all? Where do you rank him? Like top 5, top 7?
And well, definitely top 3. But I don't like having this conversation because I actually know all these guys. But I know LeBron, and I think this is LeBron's plan. I think he wants to pass up Kareem. Because if he passes up Kareem in point, we all got to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Think about it.
For sure.
He going to have 4 rings. You already passed up Kobe. You already passed up Mike. Now he passed up Kareem. So if that don't make him the greatest basketball player is, I don't know, you know, what we're talking about. But like when it comes to ranking, it's going to be Mike, going to be Kobe, and then probably LeBron. But, you know, that's always, you know, debatable. But again, I don't think LeBron wants to be compared to Kobe or Mike. LeBron has definitely made his own mark.
Yeah.
But I know him and known him since he was a kid. He's trying to pass up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And if I was him, I'd do the same thing. Because I'd be like, once I pass up Kareem, I don't want to hear shit else about who the best player is.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me, if you were to start a franchise, who would you pick, LeBron or Kobe? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and show love to the YG gang, and I'm out.
Now that's tough. If I were to start a franchise, I feel like it depends what I'm looking for. Do I want somebody that can just dominate and, well, they both can dominate. Let me just get that straight. But somebody, like he said before, somebody who can do a lot of things that he's good at, or just have somebody that's like just elite in like 2 things. So, man, I would probably have to go with Braun. Just for the simple fact that I get everything out of Braun. I get everything out of him. So he can pass. Just about barely anybody can stop him from getting to the paint and do whatever he wants. So I would pick Braun solely off of that he can make his teammates or make it a team game. You know what I mean? So but I don't know, bro. This is tough because Kobe was so skilled, bro. Kobe was so skilled, and we got to stop acting like Kobe didn't pass the ball. We got to stop acting like Kobe didn't pass. So it's really tough. It really depends on what your team looking like. But me personally, I'll probably go with Braun. But it's real close. It's real close. I would probably go with Braun. But hey, man, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Did you like this video? If you had to start a team, who you picking, Braun or Kobe? Let me know. But until the next video, who knows? It may be me. It may be Jay Lou in the next video. Who knows? But until then, it's your boys, Juice and Lou. Well, partially Lou. And we out of here. Peace.